Good afternoon and hello out there. This is an important day. And Babushka, if you're out there, I want to show you something special. I'm going to show you the building where you were born. I'm at University of Washington campus here, near the hospital. And this area has funny stories linked to it. Well, not funny, really creepy, because it's known that Ted Bundy used to roam around here in these very spots. That monster is gone now, and we move on. But yeah, Francis is in the hospital right now, and I'm gonna meet up with him. I can't make the video too long because I'm expecting a call from one of the nurses. He's having a catheter put in him.
You're under arrest.
And that's gonna help him later on because he's preparing for his open heart surgery in about a week. And then I go on vacation for about 2 weeks. But it's been nice to just enjoy being out during the day. And I flipped my sleep schedule just to get adjusted to it. That's all right. The weather's been beautiful. Look at that seagull. I wanted to point out a book here, a real special one. Oh, do you like my jewelry? My hands are really dry. I think because so many people are using sanitizer, it gets on the surface of things at work, and I've been putting on tons of lotion. I actually quit using sanitizer unless I'm going to the bathroom or something like that. But overall, I just wash my hands with hot soapy water. But yeah, I think it's on the surface of things. But I got this ring and bracelet at a gift shop at the downtown library. And yeah, it's old typewriter keys, with the ring being a slash and a question mark, that key. It reminds me to question everything. I'd rather have jewelry like this than diamonds. This is another jewel here, Red Zone, Cuba, and the battle against Ebola in West Africa, by Enrique Umbieta Gomez. Important stuff. You know, it all began around December and January of 2014. I wanted to show you, let's see, some really good photos. Things that people don't really expect. You don't read about it in the news. Like this little caption with this photo up here. Cuban literacy volunteers on the way to teach rural areas. Early 1961. Hundreds of thousands learned to read and write. Within a year, illiteracy had been effectively wiped out in Cuba. And it was mainly because of these young women here, and others too. But they were all mainly students at the university and the schools there. They volunteered their time. And their time was just as important as any soldier would do, or any doctor. There was another picture I wanted to show. Something that's gonna blow your mind. I'll find it. Here we go. A lot of people didn't realize this reality here, because the country of Cuba does not brag about their accomplishments and their missions. They don't post it out on social media or on the news. This was back in the late 80s, after the tragedy of Chernobyl. You know, the nuclear power plant, the leak, that happened at Chernobyl in Ukraine. So, the people and the Cuban government, they voted and demanded that they help out the victims of that disaster, especially the children. They demanded that Castro, who they voted for, you know, help them. They were willing to set up the money and funding and the volunteer work needed. And they paid for it. You know, it's in their constitution. Health care for the world, from the cradle to the grave. You know, that's important stuff. But here you see Castro. He went to that country and he had a talk, not only with these children here, but also with the leaders of that country. And the people there in Cuba, they built a special hospital in Havana just to meet their needs. And in doing that, they gained knowledge. That's important stuff. But let's take a quick walk here. I want to show you all around. So when you were a baby,
I have no idea.
when I would get some time off from school, and from work, I would take you around here in a stroller. And there's Husky Stadium. And there's the hospital. And I gotta go. Everyone out there, thank you for liking and subscribing. I love you. Take care.